Hello everyone, this is Joe Cool 10. Welcome back to Let's Play Lego Harry Potter Years 5 through 7. In the last episode, we finished off free roam, and you might notice that our percentage points are still at 57%, which is not ideal for this point in the game. So this episode, we are going to fix that. I'm going to turn on all of these score multipliers, as you see, and play the first level of free play and collect a ton of studs here for this first one. So yeah, we'll be playing percentage catch up later in this episode. So we're gonna go ahead and load up our first level of free play as we start free play properly now. So yeah, we get True Wizard right away. So as of recording this episode, I have finished recording all of the gameplay for the rest of Let's Play. And I posted an update on my channel, but I'll say here too, there will be 44 episodes total here for Lego Harry Potter Years 5 through 7. So the end is in sight. We are on the home stretch, and so it's gonna be exciting. So I'm sure most of you could probably guess what the finale is going to be, but I will keep it a secret in case you don't know it by now. So I'm gonna kind of breeze through some of this level. A lot of this is gonna be kind of the same. This level in particular, as I said before, is kind of the level that features pretty much everything in the game. It features like all the characters, all the abilities and stuff that you can use in the game. So yeah, there's a lot of abilities and stuff. So yeah, so I have the Hogwarts Press Detector turned on just to help find those, and also the character token detector. There is not a student in peril detector, so those are going to be, some of those are tricky to find, but yeah, I will get all the students in peril. So if you're having trouble finding the students in peril, just watch the episodes to find it. So, but otherwise, yeah, I'm excited to be almost done with this Let's Play. I've enjoyed it thus far, but I'm also kind of ready to move on now from this Let's Play. I got stuck there for a second. Got all those. And like I said before, if you want to build this staircase like how it shows in the picture there, you can, but it only gives you bonus studs, and it's honestly not worth it. It's a hassle to build that correctly. So we're gonna skip the cutscenes, of course, because we've already seen them, and we just need to kill the first two Dementors here. And then we just need to let one of them get us. Like that. Alright, and for this part is a little tricky I tried to get this in story mode, but I didn't get it, and I actually ended up missing it. There's 5 bells that are on buoys that you need to ring, and they're kind of tricky to hit because you have to blind fire whilst riding the rune, so it's a little tricky to hit all 5 of these, and that's the one I missed. So yeah, we're collecting a ton of studs here. So I ended up bringing 4 of them, but that's okay. I'll come back for those because we still have the rest of this level to get through. So we have our Agamente thing here. And we've already been introduced to Mr. Weasley's ability in this level, but there's this second item that you get to fix up as Mr. Weasley for free play. And I'm still playing as Doll Hot for now, but don't worry, folks. After this episode, we'll be switching Death Eaters, if you know what I'm saying. So this is like the only level that has the piles of trash to sweep up. There were the piles of trash in the entrance hall by the Great Hall, but Filch cleaned those up. This is the only other instance in the game where they have the piles of trash. It's kind of random that they only have that. There's a few things like that where they only have like one or two instances of stuff in the game, and this level is, this level features pretty much everything, except for dueling, but you get to do a lot of dueling, during the game, so. But this level features pretty much every ability. Okay. Okay, and at this point, I decided I've collected enough studs, so I decided to turn off the score multipliers. There's also Deluminator light in this section too. It just gives you studs though, so it's not really worth doing. Okay, so there's a guy over here by the coffee machine. We're still missing a character, and we missed that house crest early in the level. But yeah, there's a guy with a question mark over his head. You need the focus spell to interact with those guys. There's only a couple instances of the guys with the question marks above their heads in this game. There's one this level, and then there's one in upcoming level. So, but yeah, you need the focus spell in order to interact with those guys. And luckily, Dollhoff has it. This isn't like required for anything. This is just for studs, but I decided to show it off just cause. Like I said, they had a bunch of extra stuff in this level. I was kind of wondering if they were thinking about adding like more to collectibles or something in this game, but they decided not to. They just went with what they added for years 1 through 4. Alright, so we're at the end of the level, so we're just gonna grab the last character token here, and then we're gonna quit out here. And I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna come back in here because we missed that house crest earlier. So we'll save. And I'm just gonna skip these character token things because you can just pause the video and see who we got. There are some good characters to get in free play, so it is worth coming to free play to get the characters. Plus, you know, we're going for 100% anyway, so. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna go right back in because we gotta get that house crest. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of rush through this part here. Once again, we're gonna skip the staircase, and we're gonna just take out the first 2 Dementors. I ended up firing a shot that was unnecessary. Just get attacked by the Dementor. Don't worry, I'll get the house crest this time here. There, I hit the second bill that time. There we go. So we got the house crest. Let's get out of here. And I skipped the gold brick collection, but don't worry, the game did give it to us. So, like I said, we're at 58.1% right now. We're going to go and fix that right now. We've got a ton of studs, and now we're going to go and buy all of the characters and all of the extra spells that we can in here. So a lot of these characters aren't really that important. The main thing, having access to all the characters at once is good, but it's also kind of tricky to get some of these because they change so quickly that it's hard to get all of them. So you sometimes have to play the waiting game. But anyway, whilst I'm collecting these, I'm going to talk about the extra spells which we're going to be getting next. Most of the extra spells aren't really necessary. They're just kind of for fun spells, like how they were in years 1 through 4. They go in your Wingardium Leviosa spot. In order to use them, or in order to change which one you're using, you have to bring up the spell wheel, and in the Wingardium Leviosa slot in your spell wheel, you have to wait until the spell you want to use comes up, and then you have to exit the spell wheel at that point, and it's kind of tricky, and to be honest, it's not really worth it. The extra spells aren't really worth it in this game. It was better in years 1 through 4 when they had the extra slot for the extra spells, but in this game they don't, and so it's not the best what they did with it. So we'll be going and buying those here next as well. So I just would just quick touch on those. I'm not going to show off any of the extra spells. But if there is anything you want, any of you want me to show off in this game as like a bonus episode or something, just send me an email or something. So that way I can make like a bonus episode showing off anything else in the game, because there's honestly not really a whole lot else to really show off. I mean, if you want to check out some of these characters, you can, but I don't know. Finish getting all of the characters here that we've unlocked up to this point, and this will raise up our percentage points quite significantly here. Like I said, some of these are hard to get because they change so quickly. Alright. I think we're caught up now. Should we wait for Voldemort? Nah. Let's get him. Why wait, right? If they're gonna give him to us earlier in this game than they did in years 1 through 4, might as well get him right away. Okay, so all we have left now is just to buy the extra spells. Like I said, these aren't really necessary, but nevertheless, we have to buy them at least to get the 100%. So let's just buy them here. Most of these are reused from years 1 through 4. There we go. And so now if we check our percentage, We're now at 77.5%. That's more like it. So yeah, so now we're pretty much good to go. So next episode we'll be continuing free play. Until then, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.